Release me. I am.
Things go from 0 to 100 real quick when a drunken passenger flips out at the airport. What starts as a simple checkup turns into an all-out showdown with officers, screaming, threats, and chaos. Her outrageous behavior is caught on camera, and it's a wild ride you won't want to miss. On September 7, 2023, airport officers were called to a terminal after reports of a woman causing a disturbance. She was said to be drunk and had left her original spot, moving to another gate. Not exactly the type of traveler you want next to you, right?
Yes, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Do you want to know the truth?
Well, I don't like people to lie to me.
Doing all right? One officer asks. She responds with a quick, yeah, I'm fine, but it's clear things are far from fine. She's been drinking, and it's only a matter of time before this escalates. You can almost feel the tension building as the officer asks more questions.
We're just checking on you. If you're all right, we're good.
I went to.
The officer keeps his cool, reminding her, we're just checking on you. Meanwhile, her attitude and refusal to cooperate are starting to make the situation a lot more tense than it should be.
I went to go check in to my flight. I was just trying to get to my friend.
She talks in circles about her flight and a friend she's trying to reach, while the officers are left trying to piece together the mess.
Yeah, like everybody was like, because you're like standing in your cop uniform, so everybody's like, so they just like lick your freaking earlobes, you know? They're like, hey, what are you doing?
Now, things take a weird turn when she starts mentioning the officers' uniforms and seems to be convinced that everyone around her is in on something.
Okay, let me
What happened down there at
elaborate.
26?
What happened down there, what just happened is everybody, like, you're extremely good looking, so everybody was like walking by you and like, what happened at 26 was, I didn't do anything.
The officer, trying to get clarity, asks what happened at 26. She gives a nonsensical response, claiming that nothing happened, but it's clear she's not going to be honest about what went down. The whole story is getting messier with every passing minute.
And I got my friend on the phone, they're all law enforcement. We're all law enforcement. I'm not, but all of them are. So, and then for them to sit there and just like react the way they did, fucking set me off. Like, and I was like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing? Like.
Things get more confusing when she claims all law enforcement is involved, pointing fingers at everyone, even though she's the one causing the scene. She's just throwing out words, hoping something will stick.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
I had 2 glasses of wine. Does it matter?
Well, yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Here.
To a point.
Can you record this?
Finally, the officer tries to get to the core of the issue. He asks her directly, how much have you had to drink tonight? Her response, 2 glasses of wine. Not that much, right? But we all know that's not the whole story.
So what I had to drink tonight, I didn't have anything to drink tonight before that happened. And then I started drinking after that. Does that matter?
As the questioning goes on, she insists she didn't drink before the disturbance, but after that, that's when she started. It's starting to get harder to believe anything she says. She's not sticking to one story.
Just get me to my flight.
It sounds like they're not going to fly you.
Yeah, because of what?
I don't know. I've been trying to ask you that.
The officer presses further. He explains calmly that it seems like they're not going to let her board the flight. She immediately challenges him, asking why. She's clearly not understanding the severity of her actions, thinking she can talk her way out of this.
Okay, they denied you boarding. So are you going to gather your stuff up or not? Because I've been trying to be patient with you and been nice with you the whole
I'm
time.
gonna ask you why you denied my boarding.
I didn't deny you boarding like I said.
The officer tries to keep things moving along, telling her to gather her things and leave the area. The situation is getting more tense by the second. He's being patient, but it's clear this is reaching the breaking point.
You reek of alcohol, so
You're
hammered right now.
you're hammered drunk.
I'm not sitting here, but I'm not driving.
I'm ready if you are.
All right. Well,
Stand up.
told you to leave. Don't resist. I'm not doing that.
Stand up.
You're under arrest. Hands behind your back or I'll add resisting.
Things escalate quickly. You're under arrest, the officer says firmly. As she resists, She starts kicking and screaming, making the scene much worse than it needs to be.
I'm not worried about
Don't
her.
resist.
She kicks the officer, and the whole thing is caught on camera. It's a mess of chaos, and the officer keeps his cool, but this woman's behavior is only getting more erratic as time goes on.
The research that you just did. Oh my God! Help! Help!
Stop.
Oh my God!
On the floor, she keeps on screaming, "Oh my God, help!" Her cries echo through the terminal as officers try to subdue her. She's in full meltdown mode now, completely out of control, making the entire situation even more chaotic.
Now you just got assault on peace officer. You're gonna try to get her up?
We don't even have a car here. She just kicked me.
I know.
Despite her claims of innocence, it's clear she's in full-blown denial. She can't accept responsibility for her actions and continues to lash out at the officers, even though she's the one who started the mess in the first place.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Yeah, just work at 31.
You're on film.
Yeah.
You're on
the whole
film.
thing is, there's cameras everywhere. See that camera right there? It's got you kicking me. I'm not worried about it. Whoever's law enforcement would agree with me.
The officer warns her that she's looking at 2 charges and could face more if she continues resisting, but she doesn't care. Her focus is on fighting back, even though it's only making things much worse for her.
Put the cameras on. Put the cameras on.
Walk.
Put the cameras on.
Say regulation. All individuals must maintain control.
Put the cameras on. Put the cameras on.
The woman keeps demanding that everything be recorded. She's completely out of control, not realizing how much trouble she's in. As the officers try to subdue her, she continues to act out, refusing to back down. Restrained, she keeps on screaming, "Get off of me!" Her voice is filled with desperation as the officers try to keep her under control.
Oh my God, you're going to prison. You're going to prison. You're going to prison.
She screams at the officer, "You're going to prison!" Her fury intensifies as she threatens them, added to the chaos.
You want to do this? You want to do this the easy way or the hard way?
I can sit
You're not
down.
going to like the hard way.
I can sit down.
You can sit down? You going to keep acting like this? Or are you going to calm down? Which one?
It's all on video.
I know it's all on video. You're looking at 2 charges. We can add another if you want to. Or you can knock this shit off and sit in this chair. Which one do you want?
I'll sit in the chair.
All right, sounds like a good plan. Let's do this.
The officer offers her a choice, the easy way or the hard way. He warns her that her actions are being recorded and threatens additional charges if she doesn't comply.
Your cameras on, officer?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. You see this? I'm fighting. I am resisting arrest.
I have blood on my hand from you, so yes, you did.
Yeah, because you fought. You literally.
I got legs when you're ready.
Do you?
Alright.
Is the camera still on? Mm-hmm. Put the camera still on.
The officers accuse her of resisting arrest, stating they have blood on their hands from the struggle, while she insists the camera is still recording.
And guess what? You just lost your job. You just lost everything because guess what? It's all on video.
She screams that the officer just lost his job, insisting everything is on video, implying that his actions are caught on camera.
I don't
Hey.
kick anybody. I'm not kicking anybody.
You kicked me.
I'm telling you right now. If I get kicked, it's not going to be good for you.
I don't
okay?
kick anybody.
I'm
not
just telling you
kicking
that right now.
anybody.
She denies kicking anyone, insisting that if she gets kicked, it won't end well for the officer, while also denying any wrongdoing.
All right then, in the car we go.
Why don't I do that?
Turn around and sit down.
Sit down like normal. Put your feet in there.
As the situation continues, the officers finally manage to get her into the car. She believes the cameras will save her, but she doesn't realize how much damage she's done with her actions.
I never believe in God, ever. Because God wouldn't let this happen to me. I'm done with this. This place, and your God. God doesn't allow people to be and destroyed.
She begins a rant, loudly declaring her disbelief in God, accusing God of allowing this situation to happen, and condemning the officers for their actions.
You, Jesus! If you're real, save me from this shit! You're not real!
She continues her rant, challenging Jesus to save her from the situation, cursing and expressing anger toward the officers.
Alright, we're just gonna get you in there, get you settled in.
I request by law that everything be recorded right now.
The officers inform her that they are going to escort her out to the car, and she requests that everything be recorded as they proceed.
Still being recorded. Yep. Cool. Alright, go ahead and step on it. Yep.
No, I need everything.
Just like we talked about, remember? Still being recorded. Come on out.
Officers reassure her that everything is still being recorded, and they instruct her to step out of the car, reminding her to follow their instructions as previously discussed.
Let me go.
Everybody's got cameras on. Everybody's got cameras
I know
on.
that cameras are on.
I promise everybody's got them on.
Don't touch me.
I have to.
Until, is it camera?
She insists that everyone has cameras on, reminding the officers that they are being recorded, and asks them not to touch her.
It's on camera. Release me. Camera.
The officers continue to escort her into the station as she resists, clearly struggling against their hold while they try to maintain control of the situation.
He's like, oh, what are you gonna do? Let me slam your face. Pull the I will have your job. It's not cute, bro.
The woman was charged with public intoxication, resisting arrest, and assaulting a public servant. From defiant threats to resisting arrest, this encounter spirals out of control. What would you do in the officer's shoes? Like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.